This next act, a friend of mine for many, many years. As a matter of fact, he has a magic club, a magic camp, that is, he does magic at during the summer called Kids College. He teaches all the young magicians in the area how to magish. He's also over in Claremont, and he knows quite a few adult magicians over there as well. He teaches, he has classes, he has a magic shop, and he's been performing for all these years. I'd like you to give it up for one of the best magicians in the area, second to me only, and that is Dandy Dan the Magic Man.
Whoa! Hi! How's everyone? How's everyone? Hi! Oh, it's so nice to be here. It's so really nice to be here at Hawthorne. A lot of people wonder, and they ask the magician, they say, where have you learned your magic? Where did you learn? How did you learn your magic? Well, a long time ago when I first became interested in magic, I looked into the library, and I read a book. And the book said, take the hanky, put the other hanky inside the hanky, say a little magic word, and the hanky should vanish from the other hanky. It's like that. You see, it happens quickly, right? Now, thank you. But a lot of times when people do magic, they say, when a magician does magic, they say, well, could you do that again? Now, a good magician never does the same trick twice. Let me do this in reverse. A lot of people think the center of the hanky is right here. I think it's right up here. See, magicians bend space and time. And I'm going to bend space and time because I think the center of the hanky is right here, and I'm going to pull out of that hanky this yellow hanky, and if you are watching, you'll have a little lesson in magic. There, it's done. Look, works every time. Yep. Now you're too kind. A long time ago, a magician in 1887, I mean, it was a really long time ago, 100 and something years ago. His name was Robert Houdin. Robert Houdin said, well, let me get this right. Let me get this absolutely right. Actually, I'm going to need these. It only gets worse, you know. Okay. All right. Excuse me. All right. A magician is nothing more, he said, than an actor playing the part of a magician. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? That's been a model for magicians for years and years. Now, as I said, magicians bend space and time, and they like to have a little fun with illusion, of course, and you've been witnessing that. And a lot of people are wondering, was there any water in the glass? I mean, did he really need that water? Of course, there was absolutely nothing. There was nothing in the glass. Were there any glasses? No, there's no glasses either, Did he need the glasses for something? No, because there was absolutely nothing on the paper either. Now, a lot of people were thinking, I was just following him right along. Right along. I wonder what he's going to do next. Okay. Well, as I said, I learned magic a long time ago. And now that you've had a little lesson in magic, I think you might want to help me with this. You see, this is something that I haven't been able to figure out what it is, or what it does, or why it even exists. All I know is that the blue one and the yellow one are connected to the red one. I don't know why, because every time I pull down the yellow one and the red one goes up and the yellow one goes, you see, this is crazy. I don't know why this happens. So a lot of people are wondering why that could be possibly happening like that too. Let me do that again. Now if that happens, and that happens, this is probably, that's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. Probably what I'm going to do next, right? Okay. You're probably wondering. That's good if you wonder. That is very good. Because a magician's job is to make you wonder. And when you wonder, guess what? You become a little more wonderful. It's like you're going to walk out of here a little bit more wonderful. That white one is also connected to the yellow one. And if you've been paying attention, the yellow one is connected to the red, which is connected to the blue, which is also connected to the white. Now, I didn't mean to throw this show into a tailspin and death dive, but a lot of people think there's a connection between the two. You see, and there's absolutely no connection between the two. I don't know how that works or why, but it works very well. You see, I found one of these pieces in Yalaha a long time ago. This other half at a garage sale, and the other one I found in Umatilla. And I put them together and it ended up doing this. Why it does this, I don't know. But it kind of reminds me of like this room. We're kind of secretly all connected, aren't we? That's a little message for you. We're all connected, just like this thing. We don't know how or we don't know why, but we are. That's a little magic. So I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to proceed to show you where I started and where I kept my props when I was a magician. A long, long time ago, I would keep them in a little box like this. But there was a problem with that. There was a real problem. I would always lose the pieces. Well, sometimes, if you can maintain and if you can keep track of all of your things, sometimes you can lose pieces, but sometimes you can't get them in once you've taken them out. Because you see this, I might have this, okay, but there's no way that I can get it back in. Now, I don't understand why or how that works, but it works every time. Did that wake you up? Oh, I am having fun. I've had fun with magic for a long, long time. A lot of times when I do my magic, I like to call on somebody. Let me see if I can, excuse me a second.